All right, are you looking for lake life living where you can have a boat slip, a private beach, a 3-bed, 2-bath house maybe that you can spend all summer long with your family for under $550,000? Well, in this week's episode of North Idaho Hidden Gems, I got one listing to show you, and we're gonna show you all about it because it's super unique and really an amazing value on Lake Coeur d'Alene, so stay tuned.
Hey, what's happening, guys? Connor Hammonds here with the Living CDA Realty Group, brokered by EXP. It's that time of the week again. We're doing some map time with our North Idaho Hidden Gems video today. We just have one today, but I'm super excited. A little bit selfish because it's my own listing, but I gotta put it on here and tour it for you guys because it's really unique. Secondary waterfront home on Lake Coeur d'Alene. So we do videos like this as often as we can, trying to find some hidden gems, some good deals, things that catch my eye or I think have good value in our North Idaho market. Cody, Lexi, and I are looking around. We're touring clients, all week long, and we're looking at the MLS. And so when you're potentially looking to move here, you want to partner with someone who's really in the thick of things in terms of looking for deals and knowing the market, knowing what's going on between buyers and sellers, and finding these neighborhoods and these listings that catch our eye is something we love to share with you, our audience. So if you're interested in these type of videos, remember, tap that little bell, hit that subscribe button so you're notified when they pop up whenever we get one done. And we work with people moving here all year round. Pretty much all of the panhandle of North Idaho, even over to eastern Washington. If you're looking on that side, we have agents with Washington real estate licenses, so don't hesitate to reach out. You got to reach out to us, though, and set up a call and plan this thing. So call, text, or email us, however you got to get a hold of us. Reach out to us. We will set up an initial phone call or Zoom call. We'd be happy to meet in person, even if you're just at the beginning stages and want to scout out the area, maybe coming up for a vacation this spring, summer, or fall, and would love to just meet with someone and chat. Call us, text us, email us. We will sit down in our office, even if it's just for a half an hour, an hour out of your vacation, and give you some areas to scout out, to take a look at in person before you really dive into getting serious about making the move, because there's a process to it, and there's a way we can make things a lot smoother for you when making a move. So again, reach out. All right, guys, today, North Idaho Hidden Gem of the Week, a fantastic property I just listed on Lake Coeur d'Alene. It's secondary waterfront. Why I think it's so unique and why I'm so excited about marketing this listing is because it's just, you don't find something in this price point that gives you water access in one of the best bays in Lake Coeur d'Alene. So this home, and I wanted to dive into the area so that it's located in. Obviously, North Idaho, we're in the panhandle here. Coeur d'Alene is the anchor. We're going to zoom in. My office is up here, right in downtown Coeur d'Alene, right in this hub that you will always, if you're a tourist coming into town on a vacation, a lot of times you're going to spend some time, at least a little bit of time, in downtown Coeur d'Alene, if that's your thing. Obviously, there's a lot of golf. There's a lot of stuff you can do out in the wilderness, whether it's biking, hiking, ATVing, whatever your flavor is when you come and do a vacation, whether it's you want to do a lot of excursions or just relax. Our office is here. This is kind of the main hub for Lake Coeur d'Alene in terms of boat activity. So when you come in the summer, and if you stay at the Coeur d'Alene Resort and you rent jet skis or you want to rent a boat, a lot of the activity is up here in the northern part of Lake Coeur d'Alene. Now, there's a lot of bays that people, if you like to wake surf or water ski or tube, a lot of times people will go and hunt out these different bays. This is going to be Kidd Island Bay, and I'll just kind of go down the lake. Right here's Cougar Bay. It's not really frequented a ton. I mean, you can go over there, but there's the marina over here, and there's some pilings. But Kidd Island Bay is the first one as you head south. As you go down through the channel here, you'll see Gauzer Ranch, which is an uber premier private golf in community. It's Discovery Land Community. So if you ever see stories online about, celebrities visiting North Idaho, blah, 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 they're pretty much tucked away on the east side of Lake Coeur d'Alene in this Gaza Ranch Club. We never really see them, us common folk here in town, because they pretty much fly private jets in and make their way out to Gaza. And I think that's one of the reasons I love it, is it's kind of isolated on the east side of Lake Coeur d'Alene. And that's a point I want to make too about if you're looking at lake property in the North Idaho area. Specifically, we're going to target Lake Coeur d'Alene today. Specifically in Lake Coeur d'Alene, there's two sides pretty much. There's the west side of Lake Coeur d'Alene, and then there's the east side. In terms of like year-round access and just convenience, the west side is going to be a little bit more popular, whether it's Kid Island Bay, Mica Bay, and you come on down to Rockford Bay, where we're going to highlight today, and even Sunup Bay down here. All this area, all this waterfront, a lot of times is going to be a little bit better access year-round, because you have this major highway. Highway 95 goes all the way down the lake on the west side. And it's the major highway that connects. It really goes up all the way from Canada down south through the state of Idaho. And for us in North Idaho, the main connector is to Moscow, Idaho. And I don't know if you've heard of Moscow, Idaho. I'll zoom out a little bit. But you head on down south to Moscow. And the reason Moscow is significant, and a lot of people call it Moscow, but it's not like Russia. We pronounce it Moscow. Is the University of Idaho, the biggest public college in our state, is located here. Great college town. It's where I graduated, where my wife graduated. It's where we met. Love University of Idaho. Go Vandals. So I started at Gonzaga University, which is up in Spokane, but I finished up in Moscow at the University of Idaho. And Pullman, only 8 miles apart. This is where Washington State University is. Big state university for the state of Washington. The Cougars, they were in the Pac-12 conference. So this is kind of your college area. But Highway 95, because of that, it's a major 4-lane highway all along this side. And so when you're going into these bays, it's a little bit more accessible, year-round activity. When you get over to the east side of Lake Coeur d'Alene, you have to wrap around, get off at Wolf Lodge exit, and take Highway 97, which is it's a 2-lane highway, and it's narrow. You can kind of travel along some cliffs as you go. It's a picturesque. I mean, it's a beautiful drive. If you ever come in the summer and want to take a little drive and kind of check out the lake, Highway 97 is a beautiful drive, but it's just tighter and slower and windier. And so when you get a lake place on the east side of Lake Coeur d'Alene, you're accessing it through Highway 97. Thus, in the winter, it's going to be snowy, maybe a little icy. They do get plowed, so it's maintained, but it's just a little bit more iffy. And sometimes people, if they're looking to have a place more year-round access, they don't target the east side as much as they do the west side. However, there are some amazing multi-million-dollar mansions along the east side and a lot of waterfront, like secondary waterfront homes for people, lake homes. It's really peaceful and quiet over here, just not as much access. So the bay we're targeting today in my hidden gem, the listing I have, is located in Rockford Bay. So as we go down, Kid Island Bay is right here. You go a little bit more south, Mica Bay. This is one of the, probably, I would say, the most popular bay that people look into. Some gorgeous homes in Mica Bay and very close to town. But as you go a little bit further south, you're going to hit a bay called Rockford Bay. There's a couple things happening in Rockford Bay that make it appealing. There's a couple private high-end golf resorts, or not resorts really, but clubs where you own and live in this community. Black Rock is a beautiful, like, nationally known golf course, amazing, and Coeur d'Alene National. So there's two gorgeous golf, pretty much country club, high-end country clubs where you own and live and golf, and it's year-round access. Beautiful views of the lake and some of these, and beach access. But these are very, very, very high price points that you're going to be buying into. And so the listing I have is located in Rockford Bay, which is really cool that it has this close to access and in proximity to these really high-end properties, but it's at a low-end price point. So Rockford Bay is also a very popular bay because it has one of the only, there's very few like restaurants on the water on Lake Coeur d'Alene, which is kind of a shocker. I wish there were more. I think there's a huge opportunity. There's probably quite a bit of limitations at this point into developing restaurants, but this is a boat up. Shooters Bar and Grill is a very, very popular boat up restaurant. You can, if you're hanging out on the lake, you can come and get some great food and drinks. And it's a great place to hang out in the summertime. Every once in a while you will spot a celebrity there, just because, again, when you're on the water, there's not a lot of places to go eat or drink or have a good time. And so Shooters is right there. And then Black Rock and Coeur d'Alene National Golf Clubs are right above, kind of on this bluff. So the listing I have today is located in this bay. It's a secondary waterfront property, and it's listed for under $550,000. So it's a 3-bed, 2-bath home under $550,000. It's listed at $548,000. It's not on the water, but it's secondary waterfront, meaning it's part of a community that has access to a marina, a beach, kind of a private community beach, and you have your own boat slip at the dock. So you have a marina, you have your own private boat slip, and then you have a house on a half-acre lot. So it's right here on Watson Road. As you follow it here, it's right about in this location. The marina and the Woodland Shores HOA community is right here. So it's only the homes in this community. It has a huge kind of green space area, basketball courts, amazing place to have like get-togethers with friends, having birthday parties with kids. And boat slip right there is the boat slip that comes with this property. You have a boat launch. You can see all these docks piled up. This is what they kind of some people store their docks in the winter in this bay, but then they'll be gone here shortly. We're at the end of April, and they're probably making their way to their lake cabins as we speak. But there's also a little private beach here that I'll show you on the boots on the ground video, and it's just a really cool area. It's accessible all year round. Watson Road is a community or a county road that's maintained and plowed throughout the winter. And this location of this property, where I have my cursor here, this listing is really only about a 20-minute drive to downtown Coeur d'Alene. You pop right out to 95 and you head straight north and you're right to downtown. So access is really unbelievable. The amenities that it has for the price point is pretty unique for Lake Coeur d'Alene. I would say oftentimes you can find lake properties in the 500,000s. They're pretty rare. They're almost always going to be on Twin Lake, Spirit Lake, Hauser Lake, these more peripheral, smaller lakes up here. Hauser, Twin, Spirit Lake. And I've talked about these lakes and how much I love them as well. Our family has a summer cabin on Twin Lakes, but they're smaller and not as desirable as Lake Coeur d'Alene in terms of equity and what people are wanting. So to be able to find something in Rockford Bay, Lake Coeur d'Alene, secondary waterfront for $548, I thought was a fantastic price point. That's why I wanted to highlight this listing today. Obviously, there's a lot other waterfront listings, so I'm focusing kind of on waterfront today. If you're looking for a home on the lake with your own private beach and private dock, and you have a little bit bigger budget, I can obviously point you to many listings that we have right now, and also some off-market stuff that I can sniff out for you as well. But let me shoot over to the listing real quick before we tour it on the ground. Here it is, $548. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,144 square feet on almost a half an acre. And it is a manufactured home, but it's a beautiful little home. It's well done. It's well maintained. Have some filtered views of the lake. Here's the boat slip. We're going to show you that here in a second when I'm down there. Shooters, the community beach. Really cool area if you're looking for a summer getaway. Here's the home itself. I mean, it has pretty much everything you need for a little summer getaway. It has a little greenhouse. Interior is nice and well kept. You know, it's nothing fancy, but it's a beautiful location, very well maintained home, and it's perfect. And it really serves as two opportunities for you, right? You can either have this secondary waterfront home on a half acre with access to your own dock, keep your boats, play on the lake all summer, as it is for $548. Or it's an opportunity as well if you wanted to go bigger and build on this lot, and maybe you want to build a really big summer home, kind of a compound, beautiful home. It's a half acre lot and all the amenities are there to be built on. So you have a well that's producing 8 gallons per minute. So you have a private well. You have your own septic system that's already installed and permitted and ready to go. So if you love the location, love the ability to have a private beach, love the ability to have a dock to put your boat at, and maybe want to build a bigger home in the future, you have this for now and you can build later. And I mean, you're looking at multi-million-dollar homes in this area with a view and water access. So a couple different routes you can go. Absolutely love this listing. That's why I picked it today. And it's not just me being selfish. I really do believe the value in this one and love it. So let's go take a look at it in person. Before I do that though, remember, call, text, and email us. If you have any interest in something like this or anything else out in our market, we'll be happy to help you out. I could easily set you up on a virtual tour for this property, or if you're coming up here this spring or summer and want to take a look at it. I don't know if it'll be available by then, but reach out real quick and I can do a tour with you, and a private tour of this property or any others in our market, obviously. We also have a relocation guide, so comment. Reach out if you want to get a relocation guide emailed from us. Would be happy to do that. But this week, we're checking out 1193 South Watson Road, secondary waterfront, listed at $548. So let's take a look, guys.
All right, guys, we're at the North Idaho Hidden Gem listing of the week. It's my listing, just listed it. A beautiful secondary waterfront home in Rockford Bay. It's got a boat dock, a marina that you have access to, a boat slip for your very own boat. It has a private beach and park area. And this house behind me, it's a 3-bed, 2-bath home, sits on almost a half of an acre lot, and it's just $548 is the price point. An amazing value in North Idaho to have access to Lake Coeur d'Alene. Let's go take a tour of it. We just listed it. Like I mentioned, it's on a half an acre lot. One of the cool features about it is it's on a private well. So you already have your well ready to go, septic system, all tied in. So it's a 3-bed, 2-bath. We'll come right in here. You have a laundry room right off the entryway that leads to your kitchen. Brand new washer and dryer as well. Come on into the kitchen. The owners have updated the flooring. Very open space in here. Nice traditional layout for a 3-bed, 2-bath. You can see you have a little breakfast bar going on right here. Newer appliances. Big living room space. One of the unique features is they brought in and put in a brand new stove fireplace right here. And it also, this property, you're kind of, when you're on the lake, a lot of times with lake living, internet and phone service is kind of really tough to get. Good quality internet and phone service. This property comes with Starlink, so you get fantastic internet. And if you have Verizon, I have AT&T, but Verizon, you have 3 or 4 bars, which is really cool. All right, main living room area. You do have a little sliver of the lake through your main window. We'll head on over to the primary suite. Pretty big, spacious room for a lake cabin. You got a walk-in closet here. We'll head on into the ensuite bath. Tiled floors. You have the full 3-piece bath with the tub shower combo. You know, you have the vinyl windows. You have a Nest smart thermostat, which is a really cool feature for a lake house. Guest bathroom here off of the living room. This has been updated a bit. It's a brand new shower that they put in there. Guest bedroom here with the bunk beds. And the cool thing, you know, when you're wanting to step into a lake cabin or a summer cabin, all the furnishings are included with the price point at the $548 price point. So second guest bedroom as well. So you got 3 beds, 2 baths, Starlink internet, good filter views of Lake Coeur d'Alene. You have the wood fireplace, but it's just a really cool little summer cabin. Let's go ahead and head out to the outside, and I can show you a couple different little hangout spots. So like I mentioned before, big lot, so almost a half of an acre. Most of the time when you're buying a house on the lake, the lots are very steep. So this one is quite steep, but there's a couple cool spots up top that you could really dig in, do some excavation. I think this property, obviously as it is an amazing price point as a lake cabin at $548, but there's a lot of homes along Watson Road that are just massive homes, and you could use this. It's ready made to build a custom home if you wanted to. So come with me, we'll head up top a little bit. For someone looking for a lake property, the unique thing about this lot is it's 100% ready to build if you wanted to. You have the well in place, you have septic in place, you even have this cabin in place if you wanted a place to stay while you're doing some work on it. And we'll head up here. So you can see behind me, obviously there's a telephone pole going through, telephone pole line going that way, but filtered views of Lake Coeur d'Alene. And the lot, we're pretty much on the west side of the lot. You look that way and it goes quite a bit far east there. So this is a kind of a big level area where the house is, where you could develop and hire a custom builder and really build out, you know, the lake house of your dreams. So Watson Road, brand new listing. I think it's a huge value. Let's go take a look at the private park and beach as well as the marina and show you where your boat slip will be in Rockford Bay. Come on. All right, so before we head down to the marina and to check out the boat slip, I wanted to show you this little private park and beach area that's part of this Woodland Park HOA. It's really cool and unique. Actually, my clients, when they first bought this property, they didn't even know they had access to this part, which is huge. So come on, walk with me. All you got to do is take your ATV, your four-wheeler down from the house, come down to this cool little spot. It's barely ever used. So again, it's a pretty small community to have this big of amenities on Lake Coeur d'Alene. So we're gonna show you it. It has a day dock, a swim dock, a beach, picnic tables, and just really your own private lake time summer oasis. Amazing views of Lake Coeur d'Alene. As you can see down there, a private beach. Water's a little low right now. It still hasn't risen to the normal levels. But again, this is completely yours when you live in this community, separate from the marina and the boat slip area. Very cool amenity. So, all right, next we're gonna show you the marina and the boat slip. Come on. All right, guys, we're down at the Woodland Shores Marina. With this property, like I was mentioning, you have a boat slip. So right now, they don't have the covers on them yet. It's still April. They'll be coming on shortly. You'll have a boat cover. The really cool thing about this marina is right across the way is Shooter's Bar and Grill, one of the most popular restaurants on Lake Coeur d'Alene. We're in Rockford Bay, and a lot of people come into this bay, go grab lunch, grab dinner. But not only do you have the boat slip that you can keep all summer long, but I'm gonna go show you, there's a big park area, really like a big cabana that you can bring family and barbecue, as well as a basketball hoop. So come on. All right, and part of this that makes it really cool is you have a really nice boat ramp. So there's a launch here where you can bring your boat down, even if you don't store it. If you have friends, a good parking area, friends can come over, a lot of space to park. If you come walk with me here, you see over that point, I won't walk all the way over there. but there's a big fire pit, some benches, a table, a good area to fish over there. I've seen some guys catching some great pike and bass. But we're gonna head up over here to the basketball court so I can show you that feature as well. All right, and part of this Woodland Shores HOA is the annual dues for this HOA is about $1,300 a year, and that includes the boat slip. Now you do have the ability to opt out of the boat slip, and it's just over $300 a year, so very minimal. And if you do choose to do that, you still have the access to the park and the private beach that I'm gonna show you as well. But $1,300 for the year to have your own private boat slip on Lake Coeur d'Alene and one of the most popular bays on the whole lake is pretty valuable. All right, let's go check out the basketball hoop, the band, not the band shell, but the overhang. What would you call it? A gazebo. Gazebo. That's the word I was looking for. All right, no trailer parking in the marina, but this is really a hidden marina. Like, not a lot of people know about this neighborhood, and there's not a lot of houses that are attached to this. So it gives you a feel of your own private park in the summertime. There's definitely get-togethers. It's a real big community vibe here. But you have some barbecues set up that you can use, some awesome picnic tables. Talk about a good spot to have like a kid's birthday party or a family reunion, something like that. And then my son would absolutely love this part. You got a brand new basketball hoop. You can play, bring your paddle boards, bring your toys down to the marina, hop on your boat, get right out to Lake Coeur d'Alene. Well, there you go, guys. That is your North Idaho Hidden Gem of the Week, my brand new listing in Rockford Bay, secondary waterfront, under $550,000, I think is a crazy deal on Lake Coeur d'Alene. You have private access, gated access to your own boat slip in your own marina with a park, everything you could ask for when you think about lake living in North Idaho. Again, reach out to us. If this isn't what you're looking for specifically for a summer place, or if you're looking for a year-round property, we got you covered. You just got to reach out, whether it's call, text, or email us. Reach out to us. We'll set up a Zoom call and find out the right place for you to live in North Idaho. But absolutely love this listing. Hope you do too. Message us if you want more information on it. And until the next video, guys, we'll see you later.